Hi, Casper, on the 17th of April 2019, and revisiting a Slovenian wine we sent out to daily drinkers, a couple of years back at least. This is a pair of wines, one of a pair of wines we shipped directly from the winery. The winery currently has no representation in the UK. Winery name of Zorz, Z-O-R-Z, I think it's pronounced Zorz anyway. And this is a local grape there called Zelen. I thought we've still got a little bit of stock, and you know, we shipped this and the Sauvignon Blanc from the same winery. Sauvignon, just fabulous, we drink it regularly still at home, a little bit of that remaining as well, but this is a Zelen, deepened slightly in colour, but a lovely sort of pale gold colour. Certainly, as I say, has deepened a bit in colour. Just 12% by the way on the back of the label. It's got something absolutely fascinating and almost indescribable about the nose, and exotic. Slightly gingery, slightly sweet floral, really heady sort of scent to it. Not roses, it's not that Gewürztraminer rose scent, it's much more exotic kind of scent to it, a bit grapey, a little bit of ginger. A little bit of sort of rhubarb sweets, perhaps, rhubarb and custard sweets. Bit of licorice. Really unusual nose. I'd be very interested to hear what you've got to say about it if you have a bottle, and let me know what you think. But melons, and very ripe melons, and it's a definite aspect of the sweet shop about it, I must say. It's really unusual to smell. And the palate has something of that unusual character about it, fruit character about it as well. Similar things to the nose. Dead dry, you know. It's got lovely density, you know, it's got a mouth-filling thing. It's quite a rich wine, but not clumsy in any way. It's got some nice structure and you know, decent length to it. It's sort of underpinned by a bit of slightly sharp and slightly sort of piquant, slightly spicy minerality. Yeah, it's absolutely delicious, I must say. That is a really good wine at 12%. You know, it's wine you can have a few glasses of without endangering your health. But it's you know, it's really unusual. It's kind of like nothing else. Getting really interesting spices at the back of the palate as well. Just a fascinating thing. It's a 2015 this, and you know, these daily drinker white wines, I've learned, you know, a couple of things over the years. One is very few best drunk straight out of the fridge, you know, fridge temperature, fully cold. The other is that really quite lowly wines in this sort of price bracket, sort of 9 to 13, 9 to 14 pounds. Quite a few of them, in fact most of them, will age rather longer than you expect them to, and this is, you know, still in a fine state of health, and I'll even go so far as to saying it's possibly got more varietal character than it's ever had. It's a really fascinating bottle of wine. Slight word of warning, the corks in them aren't great. I've had a couple of corked examples, so you know, if you have corked ones, just let me know and we'll replace them. But you know, I think that's a really super glass of wine. There we are, 2015 Zelen from the Zorz winery in Slovenia. Just delicious thing.